Now we're into part number 6, which is the do's and don'ts of ChatGPT, of AI, and of running video ads and creating video content and everything else in between. So some do's and don'ts, tips and tricks, resources, and then we'll get to some Q&A. So some do's and don'ts, tips and tricks, first of all. Please, please, please do use what you've learned today. Do start leveraging AI in your business because it's a game changer. You've seen what I've shown you, and I'm going to go back and just do a bit of a recap in a section just to reiterate how powerful this is. Do apply the perfect persona prompting in other areas of your business, which I'll give you some examples for in a second. Don't expect things to be perfect. Don't be afraid to train ChatGPT yourself, and do not wait to take action on this. Now is the prime opportunity to take action on everything on this. So we'll get to questions in a section. Now is the time to take action. What I want to do is just to share some extra tips and tricks with ChatGPT that can really level up your game as well. Some of this is just very, very simple stuff to allow you to think a little bit differently of how powerful this is. There's a lot of different prompts out there at the minute, and some of them, like I said, are very, very good. Some of them are okay. I like to keep things simple. I don't want to be bombarded with thousands of prompts, hundreds of prompts, even dozens of prompts. I'm happy if I just use those 3 prompts. But there are some extra prompts that I want to share with you that can help you just leverage ChatGPT in a more structured and strategic way. So I want to stop sharing for a second. So just to recap, what we did is we've taken just 3 prompts, just 3 very, very in-depth, admittedly, prompts. But again, I'm going to give you these prompts exactly so you can take them yourself. First one, which was to get the perfect persona prompting, the perfect persona prompt, which was to create super in-depth ones. Now, what we actually did, just to clarify, is we produced 5 levels of awareness, so 5 different avatars, but we only produced a diary for the problem-aware avatar. We haven't produced a diary for the other 4 avatars, so we can ask ChatGPT to do that as well. Secondly, we also haven't produced a video ad for any of the other avatars. We've only produced a video for the problem-aware avatar. As you can see here, where are we here? So now rewrite the diary. So this video script here is just for the problem-aware avatar. It's not for the other ones. So we can ask it to create videos for the other avatars in the other levels of awareness. So that's one thing that I want you to recommend. So this will allow you to start. So you could end up with 5 video scripts that ends up with 25 videos targeting all levels of awareness and all of the hooks that will, or 6 if you include the 6 hooks. So 30 videos if you wanted to get super granular. Now at the beginning, I don't recommend you doing that. Typically, we would normally start with the problem-aware avatar, or the most aware avatar if you have them in your space. I mean, most aware in terms of their wants and desires, not necessarily the most aware in terms of your product and the solution that you're providing. But typically we would start with the problem-aware avatar because they can be the ones that produce the strongest results. All levels of awareness can produce results, but typically when we're starting with the unaware avatar, we have to work that little bit harder in terms of the length of our funnel, the length of our sales process, because we have to educate them that little bit more. We have to bring them up to speed that little bit more, but it can be done for every single stage. But normally we would start with the problem aware. Now I want to share a couple of extra prompts. So one of them is that you can say simply, rewrite this script for the avatar, whatever the other avatar is. So let's say we want to say, we wanted it to rewrite it for the unaware avatar. So let's keep it a little bit simpler than that for now. So rewrite this script with a more direct tone. And it's just going to start producing it. And as you can see, this is it writing the script in real time based on everything I've fed it in before. As you can see, it's pretty freaking fast. It's writing copy really fast. And this is a more direct tone. So it's probably going to be a little bit, obviously it's going to be a little bit more direct. So we might have to do a little bit more editing here. But this is, I want just to give you an example of how quickly it produces the script. Now, ChatGPT 4 is a little bit slower than ChatGPT 3.5, but I feel the results are that much better, so I'm okay waiting for it. So we'll just let it do its thing here. And then we'll go on to a couple of other example scripts, or example prompts, sorry. It's just doing its thing. And I'm not typing that in here. This is ChatGPT producing the script based on the avatar, based on my advertising architecture, and based on that diary prompt as well. And it's pretty good. Again, some of this, sometimes it's not going to be perfect. And if it's not perfect, we can ask for clarification. Just let it finish there. So this is a more direct version of the script. So another thing that we could do is if we already had a winning video ad script ourselves, either one that we created ourselves in the past, or one that we liked from someone else, or one that ChatGPT created that turned out to be a winner, we can actually leverage that winning script and ask it to create variations of it. So let's say let's say this was a winning script. It's just the easiest thing. We'll just use this for example now. Let me just copy this. This is a winning video ad script. We hit hold shift and press enter to do another line. We're going to paste it. We're going to shift and enter again. Analyze this. Analysis? No, we don't want analysis. We want to analyze. Analyze this script for tone, structure, persuasiveness, which I can never spell. Did I spell that right? I think I did. Tone, structure, persuasiveness, style, and gain profile to desire profile ratio. So we can ask it to analyze. The tone of the script is conversational, friendly, persuasive. It effectively communicates empathy with the viewer's struggles and conveys a genuine desire to help them overcome their challenges. Structure. The script follows a clear and structured format with the interrupt, engage, educate, and offer stages. This format effectively grabs the viewer's attention, showcases authority, provides valuable content, finally reduces the offer. Persuasiveness. The script is persuasive as it uses a mix of hooks into interrupt stage, such as pain, pleasure, curiosity. It connects with the viewer's emotions, addresses their problems, and offers solutions. Testimonials, credibility, social proof to the program. Script maintains a conversational style, making it easy for the viewer to connect with the speaker. The language is simple and easy to understand, making the content accessible to a wide audience. Pain profile to desired profile ratio. Script strikes a good balance between addressing the pain points and presenting the viewer's desires. It discusses 3 common problems faced by the professional women in their love lives and offers solutions to those problems. By addressing both pain and desires, the script is able to create a strong emotional connection to the viewer, making it more likely they will be interested in the offer. Overall, the script is well written and achieves its goal. Blah, blah, blah. Tone, structure, persuasive ad script. Now, let's get a little bit creative because ChatGPT, so you create a different campaign for each avatar. Yes, Scott, you can do. You can do, but you don't necessarily have to. And Teddy says, stop giving away all this shit for $49. No problem, Teddy. So here's an extra prompt that we can use that for anybody who is a fan of the Harmon brothers is going to love this script. So we can get ChatGPT to create a video ad script in the same tone as the Harmon brothers. So our offer is the relationship accelerator. Targeted, so write a 500-word video ad script for the relationship accelerator targeting the problem-aware avatar in a similar style and tone as the Harmon brothers. So for anybody who's not familiar with the Harmon brothers, they're the ones who create all the Squatty Potty ads, the ads for the ClickFunnels used to create the guy selling naked squirrel portraits or something like that, and he was on that crazy funny ad that ClickFunnels had. They've done like I said, the Squatty Potty and loads of other stuff that just like their ads go viral. Also the Dollar Shave Club as well. So write a 500-word video ad script for the Relationship Accelerator, targeting the problem-aware avatar in a similar style and tone as the Harmon brothers. The script is intended to be humorous and entertaining, so really go wild here. Don't mention their level of awareness in the script, and don't mention the Harmon brothers or introduce them at all. Now, when we're using this prompt, and again, this is just where we're having a little bit of fun to see what other kind of videos we can produce. Not every offer is going to be suitable for this. And I mean, like, I'm not sure. I've not used this for this at all. This particular offer, like a relationship offer, is obviously in a somewhat niche area, and it could be a very delicate topic as well from an emotional topic, but let's just see what it produces. And again, it's still following my advertising architecture structure. Scene opens with a woman sitting on a couch, looking lonely and surrounded by her impressive career achievements. Meet Susan, a successful career woman with a lonely heart. She has everything she's ever wanted. Well, almost everything. Susan sighs. I just wish I could find the right person to share all the success with. Engage stage. Narrator, don't worry, Susan. I'm Relationship Rhonda, and I'm here to help you find your perfect partner with a one-of-a-kind program, Relationship Accelerator. Scene cuts to Relationship Rhonda dressed as a superhero, striking a power pose. Narrator, with a decade of experience, and I've helped thousands of professional women just find true love without ever sacrificing their careers. Let's get your love life on the fast track. Educate stage. Scene shifts to Relationship Rhonda in front of a classroom setting with a chalkboard. Narrator, let's first address some problems that might be holding you back from finding love. Scene shows animated chalk drawings illustrated each problem and solution. Problem 1, blah, 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 blah. You're swiping through dating apps like a maniac, but can't find anyone to understand your career demands. Solution, we'll teach you to recognize the key traits in potential partners that signal compatibility and shared values. Problem, your work-life balance is as stable as a unicycle and a tightrope. Solution, our program helps you develop strategies to balance your career and love life effectively so you won't have to choose between the two. Problem, you're afraid of opening up and being vulnerable in relationships. Solution, our expert guidance will help you build emotional intelligence and communication skills so you can create deeper connections with confidence. Scene shifts back to Relationship Rhonda, who's now holding a remote control. Narrator, now let's put the Relationship Accelerator to the test. Scene shows Relationship Rhonda pressing a button on the remote control, and a fast-paced montage begins. Watch as Susan learns the secrets to finding her perfect partner. She's attending our expert-guided workshops, practicing her new communication skills, and wait for it, she's even going on dates. Scene shows Susan going on a series of successful dates, laughing and connecting with her partners. Look at her now. She's transformed from a lonely heart to a love magnet. Offer stage. Ready to rev up your own love life? It's time to hit the gas on your journey to finding true love without sacrificing your career. Scene shows Susan now in a loving relationship, sitting on the couch with her partner and celebrating a promotion. Narrator, click on the link below to get instant access to Relationship Accelerator program and join the ranks of successful women who found love and happiness. Scene fades to a screen with the program logo and call to action. Don't wait another day. It's time to put your love life in the fast lane with the Relationship Accelerator. Pretty cool video ad script created in the voice and tone of the Harmon brothers, right? Pretty cool, right? But there's more. We can get creative again. I like to use, one I've been using is Gary Halbert. So if Gary Halbert was to write a video ad script, how would he do it? Gary, for anybody who doesn't know what Gary Halbert was, shame on you, but he was one of the most famous and most successful copywriters of all time. Let's see what Gary produces. Gary's copy was extremely conversational, and this is and it like very used a lot of colloquial language and everything else, and this is coming across here from ChatGPT as well. It's definitely picking up on some of the tones of Gary. Not exactly like how Gary would like it, but it's definitely in the tone and the style of how Gary Halbert would write some copy. So pretty cool. Just going to let that run there, but I hope you're seeing how powerful this can be, and like you can really get creative with this. Like if you go back to like if you go back up to the avatar in terms of like their influencers, like we can ask where we are here. Their top 5 relevant social media influencers. So we could get ChatGPT to write the video ad as if it was coming from one or all of their top 5 influencers. So in the language that Brené Brown might use, for example, or the language that Gary Vaynerchuk might use, or the language that XYZ might use, we can use ChatGPT to produce that type of content. And it can produce ads that if you wanted to do full-on productions with multiple scenes and like multiple, like a full-on storyboard, it'll allow you to do that. You can get super, super creative. This is the power of utilizing AI to handle the coming up with ideas and coming up with the creation of your video scripts, of your video content, and so on and so forth. Some other things that we can do before we start wrapping up and into the Q&A section, just let this finish here, is we can start to use it to produce other ideas for video content. Just let it finish there. Again, this is a really strong video ad script, complete with scenes, narrators, and everything else if we want to do a full-on production in the tone and style of Gary Halbert. Extremely, extremely powerful. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take our diary entry from here. This is our diary entry from earlier on. I'm going to go down here. This is the problem awares avatars diary. Paste it in there. Just have to take out this section up here. Based on this diary entry, give me 360, not 265, give me 30 video title ideas. Now, I'm not going to let it go through full 30, but like you can see how you can start leveraging this. It's going to analyze the diary that I created based on the avatar from the perfect persona prompt. And then it's going to give you 30 video title ideas that then I'm not going to do all 30. I'm going to let it do one more. So we'll run through 5. So breaking the cycle, how to overcome loneliness and find true love, the journey to love, embracing vulnerability and authenticity, the fear of being alone, how to conquer it and attract your perfect partner, love is out there, proven strategies to finding your soulmate, transforming your love life, how to attract and keep the right partner. Let's say we take the first one. And here is the first video title. Write a 500-word video script for this title. Use the interrupt, engage, educate, offer script format. So you could do that for every one of the videos, and it's going to start producing videos based on the best and most compelling titles that are high on emotional, logic-driven copy without the hyperbole, puffery and puffery copy. So no wild sales claims, no hyperbolic claims, no crazy nonsense, producing copy and producing frameworks and scripts for videos that you can start producing and start utilizing in your campaigns, in your videos, in your content, on your social media if you want to. If you like, but you can start advertising these using the exact process I shared with you. I'm not going to have it generate the full thing. you can see how powerful this stuff is. This stuff is crazy, crazy good. AI is here to stay. AI is the game changer that you've been looking for in your business. I hope you start utilizing what I shared with you today in this Scripts You Share workshop. I've absolutely loved sharing with you. We have some time for questions. So if there's any questions, please put them in the Q&A and start using this. This is really powerful. Now is the time to start capitalizing on this thing. Now is the time to start leveraging this. And now is the time for you to start utilizing AI in your business. Use my prompts for scripting out your videos. Use my methods for shooting those videos. Use my methods for editing them and use my method for sharing them. And you'll be getting more eyeballs on your offers. You'll be getting more people to your website. You'll be getting more people to your funnels, and you'll be growing your business in a way that's leveraging AI in a way that's different than a lot of other people are using, and using it in the way that I feel it should be used.